You know what tastes good though, bro? Jack in the Box. Yeah, it's good, bro. Only thing I don't like their breakfast. It tastes like normal breakfast shit, like bathroom cover, like
Shit, you been beating me more. You been beating me more, so shit. I feel like you better than him. Shit.
it's good though. They remind me of a Sonics. That's a good example of Sonics. That's good.
Uh-huh.
When I worked out at Amazon, I ate at Sonics. It's good. Now they may put some weird shit on their burgers sometimes, but I always wanted to try it, but it always seemed like it's far away. It's past the airport, past Mount Pine.
Uh-huh. Right. I'm ready.
To bring it out, so it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. First down, Travis. Buying time to his left. And incomplete to open things up.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Off play action. Travis rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that was yeah, he was. I ain't gonna lie.
Off the play fake. Travis sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away.
He definitely died because I had to revive both of y'all.
That's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Off play action. Travis. Now he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, my God.
Being chased out left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
You said what?
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
I know you would. Oh, my God.
They'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Midnight.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's free going down the left side.
Go.
It's a foot race. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 63 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Right, I don't be understanding that either. But I be getting loose with ATN though. Nigga, shit, you tripping.
Touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I think I play better with ETN than I do with Hall. I play way better with him than I do with Hall.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one.
He way faster than him. He way faster than Hall though. His speed 94.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
I use him
To
like
me,
a wide
it just comes
receiver
down to
when I
who can
play with him,
execute
bro.
better
Like,
and
I'm
which
throwing
side
it
can
to
step
him,
up
I'm running,
and
I'm
assert
doing
its will
everything
over
with
the
him.
other.
Like,
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of 4 that time, and the Chiefs are going to have a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Motion man right is Rice. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
For that weak ass.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14 to 7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14 to 7, so a chance to march down the field here and try to tie this football game. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, Travis escaping the pressure right. And he'll find Hall. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action, Travis. He finds Wilson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
None of them do shit.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Brown goes in motion left. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Chiefs a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In motion right is Hopkins. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Motion man right is Rice. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. Davante Adams. As the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open man is Fordson. He's got it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. 56, the mark, boys, 56, check, 56.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Mahomes' throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yeah,
to give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. Off the play fake. Travis, he'll buy some time right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Looking to throw on second down. Travis. And a completion to Wilson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Off play action. Travis. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get
He just picked
off.
bad days to bet on him. Like, he been balling fucking all week, like every fucking game. Lamar. It's like every time he bet on him, he have an off night.
To throw on second down. Travis. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
I did, but I seen it late.
Looking to throw. Travis.
Man, that's passing.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
They bumped him and everything.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it.
They just beat his ass out there, bro.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what
They
you said,
just
3rd
beat
and
his
long.
ass in that
Gotta push it
secondary,
downfield to
bro.
try and
What
pick
a
up the
flag,
first
bro.
down. Defensive backs
Damn.
live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
He said, out of everybody that's crying about that, you crying?
They'll
He's
start
like,
in
nah.
excellent field position following the INT.
Ooh.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Back to throw. Travis. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw on 3rd down. Travis. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Trent McDuffie getting the chance to blitz and finishing it off with a sack. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Oh, my gosh.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Oh, no.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, 43, 15. Watch twins.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Pacheco once again, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with just under 20 seconds to go. Back to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll let this go for Adams. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play and getting it to midfield.